jazz voice stuck before daylight left the long room breathing slow. Chairs stood crooked from the arguing. One turned halfway toward the door. I had waited years for silence, thought it might sound like relief, but morning crossed the table and found no one there but me. By dawn, the war was mine. By morning, no one called it victory. Every voice that might have named it had gone missing from the room. I was standing where I wanted, with no witness worth the cost. By dawn, the war was mine. By morning, silence kept the score. The telephone stayed still beside me. No one called to ask who won. I had names for every traitor, dates beside them one by one. When I reached the final entry, I could not name the first wrong. I had kept the book so carefully, the reason had gone first. By dawn, the war was mine. By morning, no one called it victory. Every voice that might have named it had gone missing from the room. I was standing where I wanted, with no witness worth the cost. By dawn, the war was mine. By morning, silence kept the score. Kept me breathing, that was all it ever did. It could not make the dead forgive me. It could not make the living stay. I had spent so long surviving, I mistook it for a life. When there is no one left to lose to, there is no one left to prove you right. By dawn, the war was mine. By morning, victory meant nothing. No hand reached across the table. No voice told me I was right. I was standing where I wanted, with no reason left to stay. By dawn, the war was mine. By morning, I was what it cost. The sun crossed every empty chair. I did not move. No one called it victory. Neither did I. They spoke of how you kept a secret, how you came when others ran, how one look could end a question, how you never asked the plan. They called your silence honor, called obedience strength. Every word praised what you gave them, not one word described the man. They praised the man they used, buried the one they never knew. Counted every debt you settled, not the nights they took from you. They spoke of what your hands had done, not what those hands had carried through. They praised the man they used and buried the rest of you. Your daughter said you feared the thunder, said you sang when storms came through, said before the hard years found you, you believed most men were true. I had known you half a lifetime, knew each shadow in your eyes. Still the life she spoke of softly was a life I never tried to know. They praised the man they used and buried the one they never knew. Counted every debt you settled, not the nights they took from you. They spoke of what your hands had done, not what those hands had carried through. They praised the man they used and buried the rest of you. Consent. Every time you said it's handled, I never asked what it had left. One day they'll stand above me, praise the fear I kept alive. They'll know exactly what I ordered, not what I became at night. They praised the man they used. This time I heard the theft in it, made a virtue of your silence, made devotion out of hurt. They spoke of all you gave us, never what we took from you. At the quiet man's funeral, I met the man I never knew. When they lowered you, your daughter said your first name. It was the only word that morning that belonged to you. You came back near daylight, button wrong at the throat. Said it's done without sitting, kept both hands inside your coat. I asked no name, no details, only whether we'd been seen. Then I called you calm and loyal, while your fingers told the truth. I kept clean with borrowed hands, men who wore my word like law. Nothing ever marked my sleeves, but every ending started here. I never crossed the final line, I only chose the ones who would. I kept clean with borrowed hands, clean ain't the same as good. Years later, signing papers, your right hand missed the line. You asked if I remembered the man who called his daughter's name. I said, which one, without looking. You laid the pen beside the page. That was when I saw how much you had carried in my place. I kept clean with borrowed hands, men who wore my word like law. Nothing ever marked my sleeves, but every ending started here. I never crossed the final line, I only chose the ones who would. I kept clean with borrowed hands, clean ain't the same as good. Learned to speak in endings, settled, handled, done. Words that kept the act unnamed, and every face outside the room. I called distance innocence, called obedience consent. Every order left me standing and broke the men I sent. I stayed clean with borrowed hands, men who carried out my word. Nothing ever marked my sleeves, because I gave the weight to yours. I never crossed the final line, good. I held my hands beneath the light. They look clean. That was the worst of it. By the time the lamps burn lower, every man I paid had gone. Blood had darkened half my shirt front. Boots were moving down the hall. Then you came through the back passage. Older, leaner, face unchanged. Lean on me if you have to. Nothing owed, no debt was named. Mercy has a long memory, longer than fear, longer than pride. The life I spared came back for mine. When paid men left me where I lay, you carried me beyond their reach, then turned before I could repay. Mercy has a long memory, but it never wears a chain. Years before they brought you to me, both wrists marked where rope had been. Every face around the table waited for my hand to lift. You gave no plea, no price, no promise, only met me eye to eye. I found one reason not to end you. I have never named it right. Mercy has a long memory, longer than fear, longer than pride. The life I spared came back for mine. When paid men left me where I lay, you carried me beyond their reach, then turned before I could repay. Mercy has a long memory, but it never wears a chain. I offered money men protection. You pushed each offer back to me. You let me walk when no one else would. That never made me yours. I came back to return one life. I did not come to give you mine. Mercy has a long memory, longer than fear, longer than pride. The life I spared came back for mine. carried me outside. One life came back for another. Nothing purchased, nothing claimed. Mercy has a long memory, and it never wears a chain. At first light you let me stand. I said, you have my word. You said I never came for it, then left me with it. I lay the keys beside your hand, brass worn smooth by years of doubt. You knew which lock was changed last spring, which names were never written down. You read the room before you entered, counted exits, measured eyes. Before you touched a thing I owned, I saw my caution in your life. I meant to leave you sheltered, something solid, something clean. Never knew the worst inheritance was everything you learned from me. Nobody inherits peace from a father trained to watch. I left you keys to every room and taught you every lock. You got the name, the land, the weight, the glance told every sound. Nobody inherits peace when fear is handed down. You chose the chair that faced the hall before you shook a single hand. When kindness reached across the table, you searched it for demand. You heard betrayal in a promise before a promise could be made. I call that wisdom all these years. Tonight it sounded like my shame. Nobody inherits peace from a father trained to watch. I left you keys to every room and taught you every lock. You got the name, the land, the weight, the glance toward every sound. Nobody inherits peace when fear is handed down. It only taught you not to rest. I showed you where a lie might enter, never where to let love sons a future. I left you reasons to look back. Nobody inherits peace, but a curse can meet a choice. Leave my keys here on the table. Keep your sleep, keep your voice. You owe no vigil to my name, no debt for being mine. Nobody inherits peace, but you can refuse my life. You left the keys beside my hand. I heard your steps grow light. She took the final set unannounced. No greeting, no request. Gave the piano one low measure, then let the silence do the rest. She sang about a stubborn young man who would not change his word, and an older man who feared the truth more than he feared being heard. She sang no names, and every eye found mine. No charge, no accusation, just the truth kept time. I had quieted 100 voices, but I could not still the room. She sang no names, and every verse knew where to look. She sang he wore a brown coat when they let him out that night. I knew the cloth was charcoal. I had watched him button it twice. One finger moved against my glass, a small correction quickly gone. She never turned her face toward me by then. The room already had. She sang no names, and every eye found mine. No charge, no accusation, just the truth kept time. I could end the song with one nod and prove each line was true. She sang no names, and every verse knew where to look. Said no one knew the color. I chose brown to watch what you would do. You never spoke a word tonight. You never had to try. Your hand corrected one small detail. The rest was in your eyes. She sang no names. No one watched the singer then. They watched the hand beside my glass move once, then still again. I could silence her by morning, but the song had left the room. She sang no names. By dawn, mine was the name they knew. The next night, someone hummed it before I entered. The room went quiet. The song did not. Brought the watch in after closing. Said it hadn't moved in years. He turned the case beneath the lamplight, held it closely to his ear. Inside the lid beneath the tarnish, 4 small words came into view. To Samuel, always come home. Then the old man looked at me. The watchmaker left it stopped at 2:17. Said some hours stay honest by refusing to move on. I had changed the names and statements, made that night say what I pleased. The watchmaker left it stopped. Time remembered me. He said I cut those words for Ruth the week before their wedding. Samuel wore it every Sunday till one Sunday he was gone. I said a stranger sold it to me. I don't recall his face. He closed the watch and set it down, then let the stranger move the hands. The watchmaker left it stop at 2:17. Said some hours stay honest by refusing to move on. I had changed the names and statements, made that night say what I pleased. The watchmaker left it stop. Time remembered me. could have ordered him to fix it, made him lower both his eyes. But the watch lay open between us with a dead man's promise inside. He said a watch can lose a lifetime and still keep 1 minute true. Then he closed the lid between us. That minute belongs to you. The watchmaker left it stop at 2:17. No wheel, no spring, no careful hand couldn't move that hour from me. I had buried Samuel's ending under 30 years of lies. The watchmaker left it stopped. I took the hour home that night. It never ticked inside my pocket. Still all the way home I heard it. I came before the candles failed, left my coat across the pew, kept one name behind my teeth, as though you did not know it too. I knelt the way my mother taught me, palms together, shoulders square. Asked you for a sign to stop me after I had closed each door. Half a prayer, half a threat, mercy through my clenched teeth. I asked you not to let it happen after I had given the word. If your silence meant approval, I was willing to believe. Half a prayer, half a threat, with the blame laid at your feet. I told you what had done against me, left out what I had done first, named my anger necessary, call the answer what he earned. I made judgment sound like duty, made revenge sound like the law. Every word became more righteous with one truth left out of all. Half a prayer, half a threat, mercy through my clenched teeth. after I had given the word. If your silence meant approval, I was willing to believe. Half a prayer, half a threat, with the blame laid at your feet. Then borrowed silence as your voice. I never feared damnation. I feared saying this was mine. So I put my will inside your mouth and called the answer divine. It was never half a prayer, only fear dressed up as faith. I came to make the silence holy, so I would not own the blame. Your silence was not mercy, not permission, not a sign. The order came from my own mouth. The judgment bears my name. Without an answer, still I told them I had won. You took my chair before they called you, laid your coat across the back. An old man brought the weekly figures, stood there with his hat in hand. He had carried us through lean years, brought bad news without disguise. You found one figure out of place, made him kneel before the room. Respect changed hands the night you made a good man kneel. What took 30 years to earn, you demanded in one breath. Every head around you lowered, not one heart came down with it. Respect changed hands and left you holding fear. You called patience an old weakness, said restrained had had its day. You wanted men to fear your temper more than trust the words you gave. They laughed before your joke was finished, moved before you gave the sign. You mistook their quick obedience for loyalty that would remain. Respect changed hands the night you made a good man kneel. What took 30 years to earn, you demanded in one breath. Every head around you lowered, not one heart came down with it. Respect changed hands and left you holding fear. place you at my table, it cannot make the room your own. I pulled a chair out for the old man, then told my son to leave mine. Respect changed hands when the old man took his seat. Every eye you'd forced downward rose before you reached the door. Blood will keep you in the family, it could not keep you in the chair. Respect changed hands. No one lowered his eyes again. The old man sat before I did. No one mistook it for weakness. You came after they had gone home. Coat still fastened to your throat. Said one folded paper between us. Said I won't keep you long. Asked for nothing but my signature. Kept your eyes upon the line. Then you called me by my surname, soft as if it wasn't mine. You used my surname, never raised your voice at all. Said it clean and careful, with no childhood in the word. Men had spoken it in whispers, I had worn it like a shield. The day my son used my surname, the family name was gone. I taught you how to write it, held your fingers round the pen. Every letter leaned and wandered, you would laugh and start again. I spent years adding weight to it, till rooms changed when it was heard. By the time the name meant power, you had stopped using it at home. You used my surname, never raised your voice at all. Said it clean and careful, with no childhood in the word. Men had spoken it in whispers, I had worn it like a shield. The day my son used my surname, the family name was gone. Change his tune, but no order I could give could put father on your tongue. I signed where you had marked it, kept the tremor from my hand. For the first time, all my power could not bring one word back. You used my surname, watch me sign and turn to leave. I nearly said I did it for you, the oldest lie I still believed. Men will carry that name after me, speak it low and call it strong. But the day my son used my surname, the family name was gone. I called your first name as you left. You stopped, then kept walking. You heard the order through the wall, saw one man led away. By sunrise I had filled a case and set it where you sat. You looked once at all the money, then longer at my face. You latched it shut without a promise. I mistook that for a deal. You kept the silence, I kept hearing what it cost. Every crowded room felt quiet when your eyes came back to mine. I paid to keep you quiet, but no money made me deaf. You kept the silence, you left the sound with me. One year later, same gray morning, one folded bill lay on my desk. One corner folded underneath, nothing written, nothing said. Every year another followed, always on the same old date. You returned my money slowly, made me count what would not fade. You kept the silence, I kept hearing what it cost. Every crowded room felt quiet when your eyes came back to mine. I paid to keep you quiet, but no money made me deaf. You kept the silence, you left the sound with me. Charge to answer, no enemy to stand against. You never asked me for forgiveness, never offered yours to take. You sent my money home to me. one anniversary at a time. You kept the silence. This morning the last bill came. Every note I used to buy it, they returned across my desk. I thought your silence had a price. You proved it never had. You kept the silence. I served the sentence it became. The case was full again. No letter, no name, no word. I paid to keep you silent. You left the truth with me. Same chair every Thursday morning, same white cloth beneath my chin. 30 years is razor rested, where no God was welcome in. We spoke of rain as aching knuckles, small things polished smooth by age. That morning in the mirror, his son's photograph faced the blade. When the barber's hand shook, the whole room lost its sound. Not from age, not from winter, I knew what he had found. He held my life against my throat, then slowly drew the steel away. When the barber's hand shook, I heard the order I once gave. He laid a carbon copy by the base increased in gray, my initials under one code line. The boy does not come home today. I started naming reasons, what it seemed, what might have spread. He said they brought me back the paper, they never brought my son. When the barber's hand shook, the whole room lost its sound. Not from age, not from winter, I knew what held it now. He held my life against my throat. I waited for the blade. When the barber's hand shook, I knew whose face he saw. He met my eyes inside the mirror, raised a quiet in his hand. This is not forgiveness, don't dress it up as that. You chose what happened to my son, you don't choose what I've become. Then he turned the blade beneath my jaw, steady as he'd always been. When the barber's hand steadied, He finished both sides clean, not one cut beyond the shaving, not one word to comfort me. I had taken one life from him, he would not let me take his two. When the barber's hand steadied, I had no lie left to use. He pulled the cloth from my shoulders. Thursday, he said, same time. I never went back. A scar would have been easier.
They brought the boy in after midnight. Rain had darkened both his sleeves. He had heard the names behind the wall, seen my initials beside each one. My men stood quiet by the doorway, waiting only for my eyes. One slight nod would keep me standing. He would not see first light. It took me 40 years to be a good man for 1 minute. One word could save the life I'd built. One word could save his. I spent a lifetime choosing who would pay instead of me. It took me 40 years to keep the cost and let him leave. Drew the ledger from the drawer, placed it in his shaking hands. Take it where they'll have to read it. Every order there was mine. No one moved to stop him. The room obeyed me one last time. He crossed the threshold breathing. I stayed with what was mine. It took me 40 years to be a good man for 1 minute. One word could save the life I built. One word could save his. I spent a lifetime choosing who would pay instead of me. It took me 40 years to keep the cost and let him leave. Mercy would have come before. One life spared at midnight does not answer for the others. The ledger held the years behind me.
His hand shook beneath its weight. For once one living breath outweighed the name I had defended. It took me 40 years to be a good man for 1 minute. He walked out carrying the truth. I stayed where mine was written. That minute did not pardon me. It only spared one blameless life. It took me 40 years to stop deciding who should die. At dawn, boots stopped outside. I did not reach for the drawer. For 1 minute I had done right. The rest of me answered the door. For 30 years you told the story, word for word the way we planned. I was riding home beside you when they found the other man. You never missed the hour or weather, never let one detail slide. One calm sentence kept me breathing. One old friend kept it alive. But the alibi grew old while the truth stayed young. The words we nailed into your memory came loose one by one. I could frighten any witness, make a hard man lose his nerve. But the alibi grew old and the truth remembered me. I found you watching from the window, both hands resting on your knees. You knew my face but not the reason I had come to you that day. Then you smiled and called me brother, said you came here once before. The night you left that man behind you, I drove you from his door. The alibi grew old while the truth stayed young. The words we nailed into your memory came loose one by one. I could frighten any witness, make a hard man lose his nerve. But the alibi grew old and the truth remembered me. Stood behind me, I heard her breathing change.
saw the years inside your hands. You carried my life half a lifetime. I had no right to ask again. The alibi grew old. Now the truth could stand alone. You lost the words that kept me safe and found the ones that were your own. I had built my life on memory. I believed I could command, but the alibi grew old. The truth walked out without my word. You asked me why I looked afraid. I said, you've done enough. For once, that was the truth. We brought him in before the morning, laid him underneath the lamp. The doctor touched the bruise below his ear, then looked to where I sat. I said, right that his heart gave out. His mother needs a gentler line. He opened up the certificate and left the cause of death unsigned. The doctor wouldn't sign, wouldn't make the ending clean. He had softened other endings into words the grieving could bear. But he looked at that young face, then laid the pen aside. The doctor wouldn't sign, and no one asked him twice. He had stitched us after midnight, kept our questions off the page, called a broken jaw an accident, gave each wound a kind of name. Then he said, I held this boy when his first breath filled this room. I will not lie about his last to make the truth convenient for you. The doctor wouldn't sign, wouldn't make the ending clean. He had softened other endings, but he would not soften this. He looked at that young face, then laid the pen aside. The doctor wouldn't sign, and no one asked him twice. Careful what you leave blank. He said, be careful
careful what you fill, and push the paper back toward me, and set the pen beside my hand. If you need the lie that badly, write it in your own hand. The clock above the doorway kept the only sound. The doctor wouldn't sigh. He made no speech, no last defense. Just left one empty line between the body and my innocence. Every man around me waited for my hand to sign the lie. The doctor wouldn't sign. For once, neither did I. He left the pen beside the body. I never touched it. By morning, the page was blank. Nothing else was. They found my watch beneath your cuff, my coat across your chest. By noon the men who came for me believed their work was done. The fire had taken most of you. The priest was given my name. I watched beyond the cemetery wall while they lowered you in my place. My name lay buried on the stone above your bones. I walked back into daylight. You went under as my ghost. They mourned the man they thought they killed, never named the man they lost. My name lay on the wrong stone. Yours was nowhere at all. Your sister searched through winter, your picture folded in a coat. She questioned every man who knew us. Each one said he'd heard no word. That night I stood above your body, read my name and understood. The lie that kept me breathing had erased the life you lived. My name lay buried on the stone above your bones. I walked back into daylight. You went under as my ghost. They mourned the man they thought they'd killed, never named the man they lost. My name lay on the wrong stone. Yours was nowhere at all. I brought a mason before sunrise, gave him your full name and date. Each blow cut through the life I borrowed, each letter made the stone your own. My name stopped hiding when yours went on the stone. Let the men who buried me learn who walked away alone. They mourned the man they thought they'd buried, never knew the man they lost. Your name stands where it belongs. Mine must face what follows. The mason left before the sun. I stayed beside your name. By morning, the stone told the truth. I still had not. They set my chair before I entered, laid the papers at my place. Every man around the table watched the weather in my face. I said the river might run backward. Someone wrote it down as fact. That's when I missed the one hard bastard who would push the paper back. Give me one clean note, one truth that will not bend, before I call their fear respect, before my guess is taken as law. Cut across me while I'm speaking, make me earn the final word. A room full of yes is where a man dies wrong. A young man brought me bad numbers, his knuckles wide around the page. Before I asked who made the error, 3 men offered up his name. I watched them build me an answer out of whatever kept them safe. A lie don't need a clever tongue when fear already knows what to say. Give me one clean note, one truth that will not bend, before I call their fear respect, before my guess is taken as law. Cut across me while I'm speaking, make me earn the final word. A room full of yes is where a man dies wrong. Disloyalty, he called it staying whole. Since then, every answer fits me. That's how I know none of them do. Give me one clean no, even if the whole room stills. Say the thing I taught you not to. Let the blame come back to me. Cut across me while I'm speaking. Make me earn the final word. I build a room full of yes. Now no one tells me I'm wrong. I waited for one voice. Every head began to nod. They came before first light, set one folder on the table, asked whose word had moved the men who had known and given the order. You looked once across at me. I watched the ice turn in my glass. Then you said the word was mine, and let my silence make it fact. You paid the debt I made, because I called you brother. Took the years that bore my name, wore the sentence meant for me. I called your silence loyalty, so I would not call mine fear. You paid a debt you never owed, and I lived on borrowed years. Your letters came on Thursdays, never asking to be free. You wrote about the weather, asked if mother still could sleep. Every page made room for anger. You left that part unwritten. That was how you kept your honor. That was how I lost the rest of mine. You paid the debt I made, because I called you brother. Took the years that bore my name, wore the sentence meant for me. I called your silence loyalty, so I would not call mine fear. You paid a debt you never owed, and I lived on borrowed years. Told myself you chose it. That's the lie a coward keeps, turning love into permission, turning blood out into a debt. You did not owe me ruin for the name that we were given. A brother walks beside you. He does not send you in alone. You paid the debt I made. Now the truth will wear my name. I gave them every date in order, then signed beneath the page. I called you silence loyalty. It was mercy I abused. You paid a debt you never owed. I can't answer, I can't undo. They opened the door for you. You walked past me without a word. For once, the silence was mine to carry.